Would you like to know how much time you might really have left after crossing the age of 70? As we grow older, each passing year feels more valuable, and the truth is, your body is already sending signals that could give clues about the road ahead. Some people in their 70s still enjoy physical strength, mental sharpness, and high energy, while others face declining abilities, health issues, and constant fatigue. This striking difference often lies in certain signs that may seem subtle but hold great power in predicting a person's future health. In this video, we'll explore 8 important signs that can indicate how likely it is that you'll enjoy a longer life after the age of 70. These signs are not based on myths or speculation. They are drawn from real patterns identified by researchers and doctors among people who have lived long, healthy lives. Stay with us until the end of the video, because you might be overlooking small yet impactful factors that could play a crucial role in your future. By recognizing these signs, you'll not only gain a clearer understanding of your current condition, but also be empowered to take meaningful steps to improve your quality of life and add healthier, more fulfilling years to your journey. Now let's begin. First sign: your walking speed. You might think that predicting life expectancy after the age of 70 requires genetic testing, detailed medical records, or complex dietary plans. But one of the most accurate indicators is actually much simpler: your walking speed. Studies have shown that older adults who walk at a steady and relatively brisk pace tend to live longer than those who experience significant slowing in their movements. The reason behind this connection is clear. Walking speed is linked to a range of vital health factors: muscle strength, cardiovascular function, balance, and even brain health. Imagine 2 individuals, David and Richard, both 76 years old. David goes for a walk every morning. His steps are firm and steady, he crosses streets and climbs stairs with ease. His movements show balance and confidence. In contrast, Richard, who used to be quite active a few years ago, has gradually slowed down. His walking is marked by frequent pauses, instability, and early fatigue. This slowing down isn't just a natural part of aging. It can be a warning sign of muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early symptoms of neurological disorders. The encouraging news is, walking speed is something that can be improved. By increasing daily activity, strengthening leg muscles, and doing simple exercises like regular walking or using light weights, you can reverse the trend of slowing down. Ultimately, the pace at which you move through life is not only a reflection of your current physical condition, it can also be a powerful clue about your future health trajectory. Second sign: grip strength. It may come as a surprise, but your grip strength can be one of the most important indicators of your overall health in old age. Studies have repeatedly shown that grip strength is directly linked to lifespan, muscle health, cardiovascular condition, and even the ability to perform everyday tasks. A strong grip is usually a sign of healthy muscles, proper nervous system function, and good blood circulation. On the other hand, a noticeable decline in grip strength can indicate muscle deterioration, increased physical frailty, and a higher risk of falls or injuries. Consider 2 individuals with different conditions. Edward, an 80-year-old man who still has strong grip strength. He exercises regularly, lifts light weights, and carries bags or opens bottles effortlessly. In contrast, Henry, also 80, has found that simple tasks like opening a jar or holding a moderately heavy bag have become difficult. He thought these changes were natural, but in reality, such signs can be serious warning signals. The good news is that grip strength can be regained. Exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or lifting light weights not only strengthen hand muscles but also help maintain balance and independence in older age. We encourage you to assess your grip strength right now. Do you feel weaker than you used to? If your answer is yes, take it seriously, because the strength you need to hold an object today might be the same strength you'll need tomorrow to maintain your quality of life. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Third sign: your appetite and eating habits. The way you eat in your senior years, especially after the age of 70, is one of the most important indicators that can predict your longevity and quality of life. Having a healthy appetite and following a balanced diet helps maintain physical strength, boosts the immune system, and provides the energy needed for daily activities. In contrast, a sudden loss of appetite or reliance on unhealthy foods may be a sign of underlying physical or mental conditions, and could even accelerate the aging process. Imagine 2 women, Eleanor and Grace, both 74 years old. Eleanor still enjoys her meals, chooses fresh and natural foods, and maintains a stable weight. She finds joy in cooking and feels energetic and vibrant throughout the day. Grace, on the other hand, has recently noticed a lack of interest in eating. She skips meals, often turns to processed and convenience foods, and has lost weight over the past year without a clear reason. Grace may not realize it, but a reduced appetite at this age can be a serious warning sign. Such a change can lead to poor nutrient absorption, muscle loss, slowed metabolism, and a weakened immune system, which in turn increases the risk of general frailty and falls. The causes of decreased appetite in older adults can include digestive problems, hormonal changes, side effects of medications, or even early signs of cognitive decline. When proper nutrition is lacking, the body can't repair itself. It begins to break down. If you've noticed a decline in your appetite, you feel full quickly, have lost interest in food, or have lost weight without trying, don't ignore these signs. At this stage of life, eating is not just about satisfying hunger. It's about meeting your body's essential needs, supporting muscle strength, and preventing health complications. So, try to include whole, nutrient-rich foods in your daily routine, stay well hydrated, and carefully monitor any changes in your appetite, because healthy eating is one of the fundamental pillars of a long and high-quality life. Fourth sign, your ability to manage stress. How you handle stress, especially after the age of 70, can have a profound impact on both your physical and mental health, and it can even help predict your longevity. Chronic stress doesn't just affect your emotions, it weakens the immune system, increases the risk of heart disease, and accelerates the aging process. In contrast, individuals who can effectively cope with psychological pressure tend to enjoy better mental health, and their bodies remain more resilient, active, and energetic. Imagine two men, William and Edward, both 76 years old. William, like anyone else, faces life's challenges, financial concerns, health worries, or family issues. But he has learned to respond to these problems with calm. Through deep breathing, maintaining social connections, and focusing on aspects of life he can control, he preserves his emotional balance. Edward, on the other hand, is almost constantly under psychological pressure. He frequently worries about things beyond his control, becomes anxious over small matters, and easily gets caught in cycles of negative thinking. This kind of ongoing stress gradually takes its toll. Sleep disturbances, high blood pressure, and feelings of physical and mental exhaustion. Chronic stress leads to inflammation in the body, and inflammation is a key contributor to many age-related diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive disorders like Alzheimer's. If you often feel tense, anxious, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Strategies like meditation, regular physical activity, breathing techniques, talking with friends, or even laughing can significantly reduce stress and enhance your quality of life. Ask yourself, when faced with hardship, are you able to adapt and move forward? Or do you remain trapped in anxiety and worry? Your ability to stay calm and focus on what's within your control isn't just good for your mind, it could be one of the most important factors in maintaining your health and longevity. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Fifth sign, your social connections. Human relationships are more than just an emotional need, they are among the strongest predictors of longevity after the age of 70. Research consistently shows that people with active social lives, whether through friendships, family, or involvement in group activities, tend to live longer and enjoy better mental and physical health. On the other hand, social isolation can lead to problems such as heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even an increased risk of early death. Imagine two women, Alice and Dorothy, both 78 years old. Alice leads a vibrant social life. She regularly keeps in touch with her friends, attends group events, and enjoys spending time with her family. She engages in conversations, laughs, and feels a sense of connection and purpose in life. Dorothy, however, spends most of her days in silence and solitude. Her contact with friends has diminished, and she no longer has regular communication with her family members. This lack of social interaction has gradually affected her mood and had a negative impact on her overall health. Social connection isn't just about having fun. These interactions directly influence brain function, the release of feel-good hormones, and even heart health. People with meaningful relationships experience lower stress levels and have stronger immune responses when facing illness. If you've noticed that you're participating in fewer social gatherings, have reduced your communication with others, or feel less inclined to connect, it's time to take action. You don't have to attend large events. Even something as simple as calling an old friend, joining a club that interests you, or starting a heartfelt conversation can make a meaningful difference. The relationships you build today aren't just a source of momentary joy, they are an investment in your physical and mental well-being for the years ahead. Sixth sign, your sleep patterns. How you sleep can reveal valuable insights about your health and longevity after the age of 70. Sleep isn't just a time for rest, it's a critical period during which the body repairs itself, the immune system is strengthened, and the brain is cleansed of waste products. Studies show that older adults who experience consistent, deep, and high-quality sleep tend to live longer and enjoy better physical and mental health. On the other hand, poor sleep quality can contribute to issues such as memory decline, increased risk of heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Imagine two men, Thomas and George, both 74 years old. Thomas goes to bed at the same time every night, gets around 7 hours of regular sleep, and wakes up feeling refreshed and focused. George, however, struggles at night. He wakes up multiple times and often has trouble falling back asleep. Over time, Thomas has maintained stable physical and mental performance, while George has begun experiencing symptoms like chronic fatigue, reduced concentration, and even fluctuations in blood pressure, all of which can be linked to his poor sleep quality. If you've been waking frequently during the night, struggling to fall asleep, or feeling tired even after several hours of rest, don't ignore these signs. Such disturbances may stem from stress, poor nutrition, inactivity, or conditions like sleep apnea. The good news is that many sleep-related problems can be improved through lifestyle changes. Simple steps, such as reducing screen time before bed, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, getting natural light in the morning, and avoiding heavy meals late at night, can make a big difference. In the end, quality sleep isn't just important for daily energy, it's essential for the health of your heart, brain, and immune system. So tonight, pay attention to how you rest, because your nighttime habits may clearly shape the path of your health in the years to come. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. 7th sign, the ability to stand on one leg. Balance is one of those often overlooked aspects of health that we rarely pay attention to, until it becomes a problem. However, the ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is considered a powerful scientific indicator for predicting longevity in older adults. Research has shown that individuals who struggle with balance are at a greater risk of falling, suffering fractures, experiencing cognitive decline, and ultimately facing a lower quality of life. In contrast, those who can maintain their balance well into their 70s and 80s tend to enjoy better physical and mental health, and often live longer. To better understand this, imagine two women named Linda and Margaret, both in their early 70s. Linda leads an active lifestyle. She regularly practices yoga, takes daily walks, and can easily stand on one leg for several seconds without losing her balance. Margaret, on the other hand, hasn't focused much on her balance. Now, when she tries to stand on one leg, she quickly feels unstable and has to lean on a wall or chair for support. What Margaret doesn't realize is that this balance issue isn't just a minor inconvenience. It can be a serious sign of reduced muscle strength, neuromuscular coordination issues, and even the early stages of cognitive decline. The good news is that balance is a skill that can be improved. Exercises like daily one-leg stands, heel-to-toe walking, or gentle Tai Chi movements can significantly enhance this ability. We suggest you try it right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you maintain your balance for at least 10 seconds? If not, don't worry, but don't ignore it either. The sooner you start working on your balance, the more likely you are to enjoy the years ahead with stability, independence, and better overall health. 8th sign, having purpose and meaning in life. Having a sense of purpose, even in the years after turning 70, can be one of the most powerful mental and physical motivators for living a healthy and meaningful life. Studies have shown that people who feel they still have a mission in life, even a small one, tend to live longer, experience less depression, and enjoy a higher quality of life. Consider two individuals, Helen and Ruth, both 80 years old. Helen still finds joy in caring for her grandchildren, volunteers at a local community center, and wakes up each day feeling that she matters to others. She has energy, makes plans, and even holds simple goals for the future. In contrast, Ruth, after retiring and seeing her children become independent, feels she no longer has a role in the world. Her days pass without direction, and she often struggles with feelings of emptiness and lack of motivation. Over time, her energy and mood have declined, and she has gradually withdrawn from social interactions and activities. Having purpose doesn't require grand or extraordinary pursuits. Sometimes a simple goal, like tending to plants, writing, teaching a skill to someone, or just sticking to a daily routine, can bring deep mental and physical benefits. If you feel aimless, it might be time to ask yourself, what makes me happy? What am I passionate about? What can I offer others? The answers to these questions can reignite your sense of meaning, direction, and life itself. Ultimately, having purpose not only keeps the mind sharp, it gives the body the will to move forward and thrive. And that makes it one of the most essential signs of a long and fulfilling life. Now that you're familiar with these 8 important signs, take a moment to pause and reflect on your own life. Are you moving through life with strength, balance, and purpose? Or perhaps you've noticed some small signs, whether in your habits or your physical condition, that deserve more attention? The good news is that many of these factors, from physical ability and sleep quality to social connections and having a sense of purpose, can be changed and strengthened. Nothing is set in stone. The choices you make today can fundamentally shape the years ahead. If you feel there's room for growth and improvement, don't wait for a serious wake-up call. Start now. Dedicate more time to movement and physical activity. Maintain and build your physical strength. Prioritize your sleep quality. Nurture your social connections. Find ways to calm and center your mind. And most importantly, create a purpose that gives you a reason to wake up each morning. Living isn't just about breathing, it's about experiencing life with quality, meaning, and joy. The beauty of healthy living is that you don't just live longer, you live better. Thank you for staying with us until the end. We'd love to hear what you took away from this video. Let us know in the comments which point resonated with you the most, and how you plan to apply it in your own life. If this content inspired you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when we release more. Until next time, take care of yourself, and keep moving forward with strength.